Hello and welcome to the post-match presentation of this United Premier League Season 11, match number 23 between United Eagles versus incredible Invincible Indians. The first award is maximum number of sixes, and that goes to Sanjay Gaur. 4 sixes in the series. So probably I would ask Sanjay to stay back because the next award is performer of the match. That goes to Sanjay again for his 49 runs with the bat and ball as well. Something special has happened in this match that started in the first match of this tournament and that repeated today as well. That is a 5-wicket haul. That goes to 𝗀𝗁𝗃𝗃.
𝗀𝗁𝗃𝗃, congrats.
Stay back. The next award is man of the match, and that goes to 𝗀𝗁𝗃 as well. 4 overs, 1 maiden, 13 runs, and 5 wickets.
Come on.
𝗀𝗁𝗃, congratulations. How do you see about your performance in this match then?
Very happy, especially with our last match. So very happy. It's nice.
We can see, everybody could see the joy in your face when you got those 5 wickets. That too in the power play, I think, by 𝗨𝗏𝗏. Now, what was running in your mind? How confident you were at that time?
To be honest, first 2 wickets I was not that
Got 8 wickets very quickly, and then there was a stop. Nothing else came. So, what happened there?
still I think we have few wickets of us. As a team we have not been able to
Congratulations once again, and all the best for the rest of the matches. May I request 𝗏𝗏𝗃 to please come. 𝗏𝗏𝗃, hard luck. This is something different that your team hasn't seen in this tournament so far. So what do you have to say about it?
First of all, congrats United Eagles and Vijay. Well played. It's good for the tournament. I think we opened up few places, and I think again it's a good lesson for us. Eye-opener before the knockouts. So we got qualified last week, but it's a good game for us to learn some from the mistakes too.
Debacle of wickets, 51. 8 wickets down for 51. Apart from, if you don't count that last partnership, the score would have been even lower. So, what were you telling your batters who were going in?
Well, actually, we always wanted to play positive there, but I don't want to take credit from the bowler. I think he bowled really well. 𝗀𝗁𝗃, right? Yeah, he bowled really well, and the wickets, I think we bowled really nice. And I think whoever is going there, we wanted to play positive. We don't want to get bogged down, but it was their day. But having said that, like you said, 58 for 8. Any team could have been all out for 60 or 70 or 75, but kudos to Sanjay, great innings. great rallying by Faz. I think that's the strength of our team. Any other day we could have, been on the other side, but not today.
Hard luck on this one, but all the best for the rest of the matches. Thank you. I request the captain of United Eagles, Vijay. Vijay, our smiles. Congratulations. Did you think you would restrict to the Indians to that score? And fielding, do you have to say anything about it? And while chasing, the total was not that big. Your start was good. It looked like you can reach that score without losing a wicket. Then suddenly start losing wickets. That might impact your mental health. Was it there in your mind at that time? Well played, and congratulations once again, and all the best for the rest. That's all from the presentation. Thank you all very much, and have a good night. Everyone, please get ready. Please stop doing whatever you're doing and stand up for the national anthem.
जनगण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे
That's what it is.
అన్నా కిట్ తీసుకురా రేపు పొట్టుడా రే
ఇద్దరు గిట్ వచ్చింది కదా
తీసుకున్నా వీని ఇచ్చిండు అన్నా అయిపోయింది ఓకే అరే జంబో అరే జంబో విషూరా అన్నీ ఇక్కడ 4 ట్రాక్లు పెట్టిన కొత్త తీసేరా మావే పోతున్నావా
This is match number 24 of United Premier League, season 11, between Raging Bulls and Falcons. Raging Bulls have won the toss and elected to bat first. And on the very first delivery, they've lost a wicket. Santosh Mishra, one of the openers, is caught behind by 𝗃𝗃. It's a golden duck. The captain Mahesh, he gets the wicket. The captain of Raging Bulls, he comes into the middle very early. Karthik, who is on the other end. A big appeal.
Audio is off. Sound on. Straight to the fielder. No chance of a run.
Uday wanted to play it across. A lot of action is happening here. Wicket of the first ball. Some tight deliveries. No run so far. And that's a wicket maiden for Mahesh Muppala.
Maiden wicket. First over gone. Just one run on the scoreboard.
Wicket. That's a wicket.
Mahesh Muppala. That's the wicket caught behind.
Now the algorithms are sometimes funny. If you look at the projected score on the board, that shows 0. Still, 19 overs left.
It's very early to have projected
Exactly.
score from the second over.
I mean, of course,
Things change gradually because in the 2020 format, one good batter.
Definitely, that's up in the air and goes to the deep third man. First runs on the board. 𝗀𝗃𝗃𝗲, the captain of Raging Bulls, is on strike. Is yet to open his account. Yashwant Singh sharing the new ball. Is one of the wicket takers of the side.
Maintaining a good line and length, Yashwant Singh.
Now he has taken 5 wickets in 5 innings.
Great.
With an economy of 6.75, I think that's decent enough in this format of the game, T20.
Played back to the bowler. There was a chance of a catch out.
Yes, it was hit on the bottom of the bat. Was a difficult one. But these are half chances. If they can make use of these half chances and grab them, that would be great. And now this could be the first boundary. Yes, it is.
Pulled away to the square leg region for a boundary. The ball was a bit short. Enough room to pull that ball. And the unpaid solely.
Two overs completed. Raging Bulls 5 for 1.
Two overs gone. 5 runs on the board. Losing 1 wicket. Karthik will be on the striker end, left-handed batter.
So Mahesh, the skipper, is back to continue his spell. He bowled a wicket maiden of the first one. Umpire wants to check with overstepping. That looks like a no ball. Some part of his foot should be behind the popping crease.
Yes, it is. It's a no ball and a free hit.
Karthik. I'm not sure if he was ready. That's another no ball.
Free hit again. Mahesh Muppala trying something extra.
First free hit was gone in vain, and the second one was played down the ground. A little bit of misfield. May not run for boundary, but they will get a couple of runs.
2 runs to Karthik. 9 runs on the scoreboard. We are the third over.
Technically, they've got 4 runs of the first legal delivery of this over.
Yeah.
Now, change his line. He's coming over the wicket to the left-hander as well.
Pitch
Misfield by
outside the off
keeper.
stump. Keeper also misses. Wide and a boundary. 5 lucky runs behind the wickets.
Mahesh is trying to get back to his line. A big appeal for leg before.
Put down by umpire.
We have to see the free play. Probably from the other angle. Yes, that may be pitched out of leg stump. Maybe that's not hitting the stumps. That's what the umpire says. Now this is a long over. Started with a couple of no balls. This turns out to be a good one for Raging Bulls.
Nine runs coming out of it.
Alright, still 2 more deliveries to go. They've already got a wicket in the power play, and to put a little more pressure on the batter, I think now Mahesh is coming over the wicket for the left-hander, and if he places a slip in place, probably that would put a kind of pressure for the batter.
Absolutely,
particularly the
absolutely.
left-hander.
That's what Mahesh is trying. Pitching the ball outside the off stump. Targeting that off stump line.
Fine leg fielder is in the circle. Play it straight to him.
3 overs gone. 15 runs on the scoreboard for the loss of 1 wicket.
Raging Bulls 15 for 1 after 3 overs.
10 runs coming out from Mahesh's over. See Sam, just 7 runs coming out of the bat, and other runs in the form of extras.
Exactly. So overall 8 extras in this in this 3 overs, 6 wides and 2 no balls. When you want to restrict the opponent for a lower total, you definitely have to look at the extras. You need to be a little more disciplined on the line and length. In the first over, he was very good. We can see it was a wicket maiden. So the line was pretty accurate. But when he came back to bowl his second over, that's when he lost the line. I think that is because of the
Changing of the guard.
changing of the guard, and particularly the first two no balls. I think that something has played in his mind. So giving those extras, probably he wanted to get some more, get back into the game and trying something different than his regular play. In the air, but ball's just away from, behind the umpire, I would say,
Landing in the no man's land.
safely.
This is the fourth over. 2 more overs to go after this. The circle restrictions for 6 overs.
Trying to slice it. Misses it completely. It's good enough protection on both sides, because these bowlers are targeting the off stump and out of off stump line. They have 4 fielders on the off side, and he misses. Tried to play it across, completely missed it, and ball hits the middle and off. Wicket number 2 falls for Falcons.
Karthik is gone. Trying to play across for the straighter ball.
Yeah, sure. Karthik is out for 3 runs after facing 11 deliveries. He was facing a very good bowling attack, trying to find some gaps. Did not work out for him well. Let's look at the lead play once again. Not much of a footwork. It's almost like his left leg is anchored. Now Venkat Reddy is a new man in, hit number 4. And he's off the mark straight away. Venkatesh is the batter. Needs to be updated. Venkatesh Babu. Last ball of the over. They takes a quick single, and that's a direct throw. Direct throws are usually tricky. Just have to see if Venkatesh Babu made his ground. Was he in the air when the ball and when the bails were off. Yes, he looks like he's safe. It's always better if you drag the bat into the crease. Four overs completed. 18 for 2 Raging Bulls. The current run rate is 4.5. Now Ibrahim Mohammad is introduced. 74 wickets in 77 matches. Right arm off spinner. Pulls it towards mid wicket. Gets a run. Now here the umpire wants to check if the keeper collected the ball. You know, his gloves moved past the stumps. Since the ball did not go to the keeper, it's a legal action. Now plays it down the ground between square leg and deep mid wicket. Gets a boundary. Venkatesh Babu. A dot to finish the over. Five overs completed, 23 for 2. Keeper didn't collect the ball cleanly. Not sure what the appeal was for. Now Yashwant Singh continues. Only 8 runs and a wicket of his 2 overs. So he'll be bowling the 3rd over of his spell.
24 runs on the scoreboard, losing 2 wickets. We are in the 6th over. This over will be the last over of the field restrictions.
Passes the outside edge straight to the keeper's gloves. Yashwant Singh has been disciplined, bowling in the right areas, and also have taken a wicket. So the skipper was expecting a little more of this kind of bowling attack. Maybe they want to get one more wicket in this power play. There's 3 more deliveries to go. Walks down the pitch, and Yashwant bowled brilliantly. He sees that, he sensed that the batsman was coming down the pitch, so he adjusted his length. He pulled it back and bowled the body line. Didn't give much room. This one on the offside, finds the gap. Venkatesh, second boundary for him. Again, he walks down the ground, down the pitch. But this time he finds the fielder at deep point. Good power play for Falcons. You can see they've had their mark on it. They've dominated, restricting the batting team just to 29 and taking a couple more wickets. Current run rate is 4.83, one of the lowest in this tournament. 6 overs completed, 29 for 2. Now Ibrahim continues. Too much width. And straight to the deep point. While looking at that replay, Uday cool as an ice. Not worried at all about his position in the crease. Because he knew he didn't make a nick and he's well within the crease. Plays it fine, very fine.
Getting some term, Ibrahim Mohammad. Just 4 runs from his 5 deliveries. Last ball of the 7th over. It was a flighted one.
Seven overs completed. Raging Bulls 34 for the loss of 2 wickets.
Sam, in a 2020 format, there is no slog ball. Right from the very first ball, it's a slog ball, and the run rate just over 6 runs. Just under 6 runs per over.
It's 4.86, almost 5 runs, close to 5 runs and over.
What do you think? It's time to change gears now.
It's definitely, but it's not that easy understanding the conditions of the pitch now, because there's not enough bounce at the time. You know? It was helping the fast bowlers. That's what we have seen throughout the day. That was almost in the slot. He was expecting it to come onto the bat properly, but it did not bounce properly, and it hit on the bottom edge of the bat. So that's where the batsmen are struggling. What a shot! Beautiful pickup shot on the leg side. It was pitched away from the leg stump.
1 bounce to the fine leg boundary.
That's a welcome boundary. He has been waiting for a boundary for quite some time.
Not getting enough bounce on the pitch.
At certain areas, and if there is a proper fast bowler, and at some areas it's giving even more. Look at that ball. It was going way too much away from the leg stump. It's a very good connect. Even if he had missed, probably the keeper would have struggled to
Gather
keep
that ball.
Right. The run rate slightly improved after that boundary.
𝗀𝗃𝗃𝗃 wanted to take chances coming down the track. Want to take some chances. Swing of the bat. But it's declared wide off stump. Outside the off stump.
Now, it really frustrates a batsman after facing 20 deliveries when you're not able to understand the pitch and the pace of the ball and not able to connect. And that makes you do different things. Like he was trying, coming down the pitch, standing there and swinging the bat. He's been trying multiple things. Still, in the past 3-4 deliveries, he couldn't make a connection with the bat. This time he did. It's over the infield, but straight to long on. 𝗬𝗰𝗄𝗃.
Still they managed to get 8 runs from that over. Vinod Jadhav's over. Eight overs gone, 42 runs on the scoreboard, losing 2 wickets.
$42 for 2 after 8 overs, and this is the time for the strategic timeout the batting team has taken. Even the bowling team will also get a timeout. The first one is for batting team, that would be between over 6 and 10, and the bowling team can take the strategic timeout between the overs 12 and 16. This would be a good opportunity for them to regroup and understand their strategy after this loss of a couple of wickets and low scoring power play. I'm sure one of these two batters would like to change the gears and accelerate the scoreboard. What do you think, Ravi?
Absolutely, because they are slow but steady. They made a good partnership between these two, 𝗬𝗃𝗃 and the non-striker batsman 𝗬𝗃𝗃𝗵𝗵. Bit slow, but they are steady.
In fact, their partnership is going run a ball, 26 of 26. That is an improvement. But looking at their strike rates, Venkatesh is striking at 87.5 and Uday 63.5. So they want to get to at least run a ball, at least 100 strike rate. Anything above 100 is bonus.
Yeah, in a format of 2020, some runs on the scoreboard is necessary. Around, what do you think, 140?
125, 130 should be the bare minimum, is what I believe. But if you look at most of the set batters, well-known batters, because they play more number of matches also, obviously the strike rate the average may show a little less, but anything over 130, 135 is good enough for
You have 72 balls more, so 100 coming out of that 72 balls will be 140.
It's definitely 140, 150 should be their target. That's what even initially during the toss, Uday was planning, or their target, they want to put at least anything above 180 on the board. But looking at the conditions, that may be difficult, but 150 is pretty much, even not sure if even 150 is also possible, but looking at this shot, barely trying to connect the ball properly. It's taking...
The ball is coming slow to the bat.
Exactly. It was coming slow, it was at times uneven bounce. So the batter is not able to judge the ball properly.
Some dew factor also.
Possible. Not the best timing. Gets a single. Right. You're looking at the outfield. I don't think there's much dew on the outer surface, but because this is the second match is being played on this pitch number 1. So just going down the leg side.
leg byes.
Clears his front foot, pulls it down to long on. He was trying to target the deep mid wicket and deep square leg areas. Unable to connect it well. Again, this one goes towards the backward square leg.
Very lucky to go with that ball, legal delivery, because this was pitched outside the off stump. 9 overs gone. "46 runs on the scoreboard, losing 2 wickets.
Raging Bulls 46 for the loss of 2 wickets in 9 overs.
Current run rate is 5.11. They have to improve the run rate because they have got ample wickets in hand.
I think that is the way to play on this pitch. Now, till now, we have seen both these batters pretty much trying to play a cross bat, play it towards onside like this. He's trying, but he's missing because of the uneven bounce. He is not able to judge it where it is coming. Whereas in the previous delivery, you've seen he's playing with straight bat, basically.
Take a look at the balls he faced. 27 balls he faced and to score 16 runs.
And
so that shows the story, real story.
Exactly. And he's a very good batter, given a situation when it's his day. You cannot stop him. He could be very dangerous in the middle. He can play longer innings and put bigger scores. Takes a single, playing onto the offside. Drive the ball. That's what I believe. If you drive it properly, and they're mostly bowling on the away from the off stump. I understand your strength is on the onside.
50 comes up in over number 10. 10 overs gone, 50 runs on the scoreboard, losing 2 wickets. Falcons.
Raging Bulls 50 for the loss of 2 wickets in 10 overs. And yes, Falcons have done a good job in keeping that run rate under 5 or 6. Initially, it was not even close to 6. It was less than 4.5.
The good thing is that they have wickets in hand. They have 8 wickets in hand.
Right.
60 more balls to go. Let's see what they put on in 60 deliveries. Somewhere around 130, 140 is a fightable total in these conditions.
Definitely. Now, in the previous match, now you're talking about number of wickets having there. But in the previous match, we have seen the wickets were falling like, a house of cards. Because they've lost, the team lost 8 wickets, just under 51 runs.
Oh,
For 51 runs, they've lost 8. And there's one partnership that they've built, and they managed to go up to 119.
Ibrahim Mohammed trying for a man cut.
And this is the second time it's happening in this series, this UPL season 11. If I'm not wrong, it's Ibrahim Mohammed himself. He did do mankading previously, but it did not appeal for it. So they did not take the chance of running out the batter. A couple of runs. Now he wants to check the short run.
Sam, nowadays cricket is developed very technically because you have things like DRS, review. Previously, in our times, we did not have such facility.
Absolutely not. Even looking at the infrastructure that is developed so much, probably 20 years down, ago, 20, 25 years ago, having a pitch, for us to go and play on a turf wicket was a humongous task. You hardly may have heard that these pitches were available probably in Gymkhana, LB Stadium, and only at bigger places and very certain places only. You didn't have these many grounds or this kind of facilities earlier. Now,
there are many cricket academies around city, and
So many.
the kids got their own kit.
right, that's also one of the factors, I think, for the development of cricket in India. Our GDP also helped. The economy has improved.
Do you think cricket improves the GDP of India?
It definitely did. And with the GDP, with the increased GDP, that helped cricket as well, is what I'm saying. Now, on this occasion, Ibrahim was a little upset because he was telling the fielder to throw the ball to the striker's end. 𝗀𝗃 connects it this time. It goes very high in the air, and oh, what an effort. I think it's Yashwant.
Got to check with the boundary line. Umpires going, referring to the third umpire to check that boundary line, whether he crossed, not crossed.
1, 2. Brilliant. I think he's brilliant in that occasion. Doesn't matter what the outcome is.
Very
But-
athletic, very athletic.
And still, at that situation, he uses his common sense. He was just inches away from the boundary rope. Usually we see this kind of,
Definitely save couple of runs for his team.
I think, more than a boundary. Usually see this kind of efforts in, professional cricket or international cricket. But looking at this kind of efforts in this ground is amazing. So cricket has developed, giving the chances to the youngsters to show their talent.
Cricket has made the world go crazy because everywhere, gully to Delhi, you find cricket. The national game of India is hockey, but no one recognizes hockey. Cricket everywhere, cricket fever everywhere.
Agreed.
And this short format of the game is catching a craze because one of the poets says, जिंदगी 5 दिन की है, जिंदगी 4 दिन की है तो 5 दिन का टेस्ट मैच क्यों?
Right. He may have said that, but to understand the actual cricket, what the proper cricket is only the test match. Here it's the
Someone's day. It's someone's day.
Right.
Bowler or a batter.
and
You cannot justify cricket here. You cannot check the accurate potential of the batsman or bowler in this short format.
exactly. And if you see,
If one bowler clicks, if the one batter clicks, the game is over.
true. And
Taking
that
the
goes-
aerial route this time. Oh, drop. In the world of cricket, it is said that catches win matches. It's a drop catch. What do you say?
And that's definitely a drop one. That could cost them dearly.
It was into the hands. Just put it down. Just 4 runs coming of the 12th over.
12 overs completed, 60 for 2.
48 ball remain.
It's easier said than done. It's a difficult one to field under the lights and keep your eyes on the ball. Maybe looking at the floodlights straight, and that too in those lights, finding the white ball is a difficult one.
Agree.
Oh, bottom edge. That runs for boundary. A welcome boundary for Uday.
Wanted to play somewhere on the offside. Gets the bottom edge.
And as they say, it doesn't matter how the runs come. Every run is counted. Comes down the track, but couldn't find the gap.
Very clever bowling by Vinod Reddy. Very sensible. Saw that 𝗬𝗃𝗃 is stepping out. He pitched the ball a little shorter. This time Venkatesh Babu wants to cut that ball. No connection with the bat and ball.
Plays up and over. There's a man at deep backward point. Now, Ravi, you commented in another match in the morning. How was that match? Was that
It was
high scoring?
completely a one-sided affair, completely dominated by the bowling side. Got early wickets. They were all out for 112.
wow? So it's a low scoring, pretty much one-sided.
Yeah,
And how many overs did they take to chase that total down?
they have taken 11 overs to finish 112. 113 was the target.
Almost went 10 runs and over.
13 overs gone. It's 68 runs on the scoreboard, losing 2 wickets.
Raging Bull 68 for 2 in 13 overs. The current run rate is pretty much nearby 5 only, not much of an improvement.
Will it go lucky boundaries?
Now we have to see what the umpire says. I think he hasn't given that boundary because the keeper was not ready. Look at that. Keeper was still setting the field.
It's a dead ball.
Yes. Yes, the batsman did move, but it was too away from that blue line. That's a wicket. No. Ah, he was lucky.
Trying to loft over the half volley. Completely beaten by the spin. See how the ball is turning.
It's just probably an inch away from a couple of inches from bails. It was a full toss. Couldn't utilize it much. Has to settle with a couple of runs.
We're in the 14th over. Over number 14. This time takes the aerial route and it's over the fence for a huge 6.
UPL అనేది season 11, 𝗬𝗃 అనేది season 8.
Taking the aerial route for a big 6. Going, gone. 𝗬𝗃𝗃, the captain. Connects it well from the middle of the bat. We're in the 14th over. A little improvement in the score. Run rate also. Boundary. No chance to the fielder. Going against Rajni, a 6, a boundary, 11 runs already from this over. $12 runs coming from this over, from his 4 deliveries. Good work in the deep. Saved a couple of runs for his team. Saved 2. Cut near the boundary line. Very expensive over. 14 runs in 5 deliveries. 1 more ball to go. Over number 14 gone. It's 83 runs on the scoreboard, losing 2 wickets. Falcons. 15 runs coming off Rajni's over. 14 overs gone. It's 83 runs on the scoreboard, losing 2 wickets. 6 more overs to go. Venkatesh Babu playing on 23. 𝗀𝗃𝗃 playing on 44, faced 44 deliveries, just 6 short of his half century. Last ball 4. Bowled him. 𝗏𝗏𝗃𝗏 has to go. Clean bowled. The third wicket down for Falcons in the form of 𝗏𝗏𝗃𝗏. Names. See how 𝗏𝗏𝗃𝗏 got bowled out in the replay. Ball keeping low. The new batsman in. 𝗏𝗵𝗃𝗏𝗃. Vinod Reddy getting wicket, the very first ball. We are in the 15th over. 5 more overs to go after this. Vinod Babu, Vinod Dudi. Vinod Reddy to Vinod Dudi. Same names. Vinod to Vinod. Takes the aerial route. 6 runs. What a way to open his account. Vinod Dudi going for the big one. This time founds a gap in the square leg region for 4. Vinod Dudi very aggressive. A 6 and a 4 of Vinod Reddy's ball. (96 runs). Ten runs. Just faced 3 deliveries. Vinod Dudi up in the air, landing safely. One run. 49 runs for 𝗀𝗃𝗃𝗏. Just 1 run short of his half century. 15 overs gone. It's 99 runs on the scoreboard, losing 3 wickets. Falcons. 5 more overs to go. The current run rate is 6.60. Lot of improvement in the last 2 overs. Hitting boundaries and sixers. 13 runs coming off Vinod Reddy's over. Vinod Dudi to face 𝗏𝗵𝗏𝗏. .30 balls to go. Vinod Dudi taking chances again. A 6. Grade 6. You can watch in the replay. 𝗬𝗁𝗃𝗲 𝗤𝗏𝗃 playing very aggressive. 18 runs of just 6 deliveries. 𝗬𝗃𝗃𝗲 playing on 49, just one short of his half century. $50 for 𝗬𝗃𝗃𝗲. 50 coming up for 𝗬𝗃𝗃𝗲, half centurion. This time not taking the middle of the bat. Vinay Dudi, 19 runs of just 7 deliveries.
Well, we were talking about Ravi acceleration. Excuse me. And they've got it after losing a wicket. So basically, losing their third wicket actually worked in favor of them for Raging Bulls.
Vinay Dudi just facing 7 deliveries, 19 runs for his team.
Exactly. We were talking about driving the ball straight. And if you've seen the first 6 that he has hit over the head of the bowler, playing with a straight bat, standing calm and composed in the crease. That really worked.
Bowling right in the block hole. 16 overs gone, it 109 runs, losing 3 wickets. Falcons, 4 more overs to go after this.
109 for the loss of 3 wickets in 16 overs.
𝗙𝗏𝗏 just conceding 4 runs the previous over. We're in the 17th over now. 24 balls to go. Somewhere 40 runs in 24 deliveries. It makes 149.
Now he comes down the pitch, unable to make a proper contact.
𝗬𝗃𝗃𝗲 playing his captain innings. 48 balls, 52 runs under his belt.
He certainly did give stability. However, the number of deliveries that he has taken.
Initially, he took some time to study the pitch, the bowler, because ball was not coming. It was a bit slow to the bat. Vinay Dudi impressed us. Lot of hitting.
It was a little short of the fielder there. Good effort though. He was driving towards his right. Was it carried? Yes, it did. That was a half chance. Not an easier one, but if they have taken, it would have been a great opportunity. Because Vinay could be a dangerous man. Once he settles, he can hit the ball out of the park so easily. Hits it hard down the ground.
Chance of a overthrow and one extra run in the form of overthrow.
Good morning, Anna. Good morning.
It's 114 runs,
Morning.
losing 3 wickets. We're in the 17th over. 3 more overs to go after this. 6.91 is the current run rate.
Once again, he walks down the pitch. Misfield, and that goes for a boundary. Threatening our cameraman position there. Still, he captured that moment beautifully. Over the covers, should be in the gap between long off and deep mid wicket. Deep extra cover. It's at the offside. Back-to-back boundaries for Uday. Just one bounce into the fence. Useful runs at the moment. And look at the current run rate. That jumped up to 7.25. This time on to the pads. A select by.
13 runs coming of 𝗵𝗺𝗃𝗃 over. 17 overs gone. It's 123 runs on the scoreboard, losing 3 wickets.
17 overs completed. Raging Bulls 123 for the loss of 3 wickets.
Eighteen balls remain. Somewhere around 30 runs would be 150 plus.
In the air and misfield.
Such a power in a bat of 𝗀𝗃𝗃. Went like a bullet.
Uday pretty much lost hope on that. You can see it in his face. He knew it was in the air, it was into the hands. But to his luck, that catch was dropped.
Once the projected score showed just 99, they were struggling for 99 in 20 overs. Now it's already 128 and the projected score is 148.
Passes the outside edge, making some room for himself. Vinay. Is a very good striker of the ball. He played some crucial innings in the previous matches for Raging Bulls. Straight to deep point for a single. 6 runs from the first 4 deliveries, still 2 more to go.
Every over is going over 10 runs in the last 5 overs.
And he misses it completely. Not enough bounce on that occasion, and 𝗍𝗁𝗏 strikes. The half centurion, the skipper, has to go back to the dugout. An excellent innings, anchored innings that he has played for his team after losing a couple of wickets in the earlier the innings. He gets a standing ovation from his team members.
Trying to play that ball early and completely missing.
Four wickets down for Raging Bulls for 129.
The new batsman in is Manu. This will be the last ball of the 18th over.
Raging Bulls, they have a strong batting lineup that goes much deep. Currently they are standing at number 5 in the points table.
$18 overs gone. It's 130 runs on the scoreboard, losing 4 wickets. Falcons.
$130 for the loss of 4 wickets. Last 2 more overs to go in this innings.
𝗵𝗵𝗃𝗃𝗲. We are in the 19th over.
That goes high in the air. Another catch dropped.
A lot of catch droppers.
I think if I count, I think this is the 6th one, 6th or 7th one. I think that's 𝗬𝗁𝗃𝗃, the fielder. Hit it hard. It was hit powerfully. There's enough pace in the ball and the connection, the timing is so impeccable. And the ball runs very quickly. Fielder in the deep had no chance. He pretty much had that, but he was never comfortable. He never looked comfortable that he would be able to stop that ball from going to the boundary.
Illegal delivery from umpire. It was pitched outside the off stump. In the 19th over. One more over to go after this.
Walks down the pitch, completely misses it, and that is the speciality of Mahesh. He gets the turn. It goes under the bat, hitting on the top of the leg stump. And Raging Bulls loses their one of the most important wicket. Vinay.
Vinay Dudi bowled out by Mahesh Mupala.
A shot of a length and it turned into the batsman. Played a valuable innings for his team. 25 runs of just 14 deliveries.
The new man in is Kiran to pair with Manu. Both are new to the pitch.
It's a quick run between the wickets. They've decided they will go for the run. Called in early, even though it was played straight to the man. And Ibrahim was also very quick in collecting the ball and sending it back to the keeper. It comes down, connects it well. That goes very high and very long as well. First maximum for Manu. Beautiful shot.
19 overs gone. It's 142 runs on the scoreboard, losing 5 wickets. Raising Bulls.
As the ball is out of the park. Nineteen overs completed, 142 for 5.
Over 150 runs would be a fightable total. They were struggling in the first 10 overs. It was just 50 runs in 10 overs. And nearly 90 runs coming of 9 overs. 𝗪𝗪𝗏. Up in the air, there's a man under it, and a drop.
And that is Ibrahim Mohammad, one of the finest fielders of the side.
They have dropped 7 to 8 catches in this match. Last 4 deliveries to go. What they collect in these 4 deliveries will be the set total for Falcons.
That goes high, miles into the air, and clears the boundary.
Miles away, it looked that it will land into a different planet. $120 away. $149. 3 balls to go.
Swings big time and misses. even if they add just one more run, that gives them a psychological advantage of that 150 score.
150 comes up. In the 5th ball of the 19th over. 150 up. 1 ball to go. 8 runs already from Harshavardhan's over.
In the air, in the gap for a boundary.
154, 155 is the target in 120 deliveries.
Raging Bulls 154 for 5 in their first innings. Falcons need 155 runs to win in their 20 overs. We'll be back after the innings break. This is match number 24 of United Premier League Season 11 between Raging Bulls and Falcons. Raging Bulls have won the toss and elected to bat first. Even though they had a very slow start, they managed to put a very good score of 154 for 5 on this wicket. Openers for Falcons, Rajani and Ibrahim Mohammad. And Kiran with the new ball. The left-arm bowler coming over the wicket. Not getting the line. Just way too away from the off stump. Starts with a wide. It's always good to have a companion. Now there's a bit of swing. It's an in-swinger to the right-hander batsman. Rajni, very experienced player. 231 matches for 6,733 runs. Averaging over 34.5. And on the other end, Ibrahim Mohammad, 77 matches, over 1,100 runs. Another one in swinger. What an in-swinger. What a wicket. He has been swinging the ball from the beginning. But this one, bowled to perfection. A gap between bat and pad, and it was swinging inside and hits the off stump. Ibrahim Mohammad gone for duck. And first wicket falls for Falcons. There's a bit delay on the scoring app, not getting updated. First wicket falls for Falcons. And that was a brilliant moment. The way the ball has swung in and hits the off stump. It's on to the pads now. Looking for two. A lot of work for the keeper. There's no one behind the square on the leg side. Two overs completed, 14 for 1. Another one misses. Excellent delivery. He's able to swing the ball. Not sure if the batsman is able to understand that. Again, giving the gap between bat and pad. That could cost them dearly. Look at that again. Once again, it's on in swinger, but it was pitched on the middle and leg. It's swinging away from the leg stump. That was an opportunity. Line is very important for this kind of bowling. When he's able to swing the ball, he should aim the off stump line. This time it swings in the air, goes as full toss. Just defends it. Another quick single to mid-on. Well, the second wicket falls for Falcons at 22. 𝗬𝗃𝗃𝗲 pitching the ball away from the off stump. And there's a thick inside edge, and that ball runs onto the stumps. Very unfortunate for the batter. But Falcons lose their second wicket. 22 for 2. Now Pradeep Kumar walks in after Yashwant Singh is out for 6. Four overs completed, 23 for 2. Kiran continues. This is his third over. Conceded only 11 runs in the first 2 overs and taken the first wicket of the match of this innings. Now pitches it up. Yorker length. Not sure if that was off the pad or back. It's a to mid-off for a single. No run. Played straight to Karthik at backward point. Only one single of the 5 deliveries. Last ball to go of this over. Simply defends it. Excellent over. Just a single from that, from Kiran's over. Falcons 24 for 2 in 5 overs. That one played in the gap. A boundary. A very much needed one. Now 𝗀𝗃𝗃𝗃 is back to bowl his second over. His first over was a good one.
He has a good time with the bat. They scored 63 runs for his team. Pitching down the leg side. Wide called by the umpire. 𝗀𝗃𝗃𝗃 conceding some runs, 2 boundaries in the first 2 balls. It was an attempted slower one. We're in the 6th over. This shall be the last over of the circle restrictions. Two runs, 36 on the scoreboard. '85 balls and 119 runs to score to win this match. Six overs gone is 36 runs, losing 2 wickets.
Power play completed. Falcons 36 for the loss of 2 wickets.
The required run rate creeps up almost 9 runs per over in the format of 2020. You have to maintain the run rate even.
Now change in the bowling attack. Santosh Mishra is introduced.
Santosh Mishra. Bowling is first over. Defensively pushed. Finds a fielder. No run there. Pitch is playing the same role because we saw that runs in the first 10 overs were just 50. and comparatively the same runs. Wide ball. One more to the total. 37 runs on the scoreboard. We are in the 7th over. 118 to get to the victory. Played in the cover region for a single to mingle. 38 runs on the scoreboard. Up in the air, but landing in the no man's land. One more to the total. There's no problem with singles and doubles because the asking rate is over 9 runs. Fuller length delivery. Just 3 runs of his 5 deliveries. Last ball of this over. Last ball of the 7th over. Over gone, 7 overs gone. It's 39 runs on the scoreboard, losing 2 wickets. Falcons.
Falcons 39 for the loss of 2 wickets in 7 overs.
Santosh Mishra just conceding 3 runs of his first over. 1 over he bowled, just considered 3 runs. We are in the over number 8 now. Rajni and Pradeep Kumar both on 13 runs. Up in the air.
Now 114 runs needed in 77 deliveries. That's in the air. And that clears the boundary as well. Just enough to clear the boundary. Good enough power. It's the elevation that took it. And the distance as well. Standing deep into the crease. Pradeep Kumar, 21 of just 13 deliveries. Another one. Little bit of fumble, but they want to settle with a single. This time played it back to the bowler. Misfield will get another single. 8 overs completed. Falcons 49 for the loss of 2 wickets.
Ten runs coming out of that over. 8th over.
And Pradeep Kumar is trying to give the acceleration that the team needs. Falcons, a couple of boundaries and a maximum already to his name. It's a full toss on the pads. Looking for 2. They'll get comfortably. Santosh Mishra back to bowl his second over. That's the line, aiming the stumps. That's what he has done the first 2 deliveries of his first over. And later he tried to do something new, something different. Tried to create an angle, and that's where he missed the line, and that went off for a wide. It's an off spinner. This is what happens when you give more width. Just sticks to the basics, aiming the stumps.
Lot of room outside the off stump to play that ball.
They should have stopped it. Santosh Mishra, he could have saved that single.
101 runs in 68 deliveries from here.
Comes down the track. Taken. What a catch. Kiran, the man at long off. We have seen several catches. Probably this is the one that has been taken, as far as I remember. More than 7 catches were dropped in the previous innings.
Yeah, in the world of cricket it is said, catches win matches.
And an excellent one. Excellent catch in that too of the dangerous man, Pradeep Kumar. 23 runs of just 16 deliveries. And Santosh breaks that partnership.
Santosh Mishra picking up the crucial wicket.
And Vinod Jadhav walks in at number 5. One of the openers, Rajni, is still there in the middle.
.54 runs on the scoreboard. Three wickets gone. Trying to create some pressure on the new batsman. 9 overs gone. 54 runs on the scoreboard, losing 3 wickets.
Falcons 54 for the loss of 3 wickets after completion of 9 overs.
11 overs to go, 66 balls and over 100 runs, 101 runs. Required run rate creeps up over 9. What do you say, Sam? Because they were the same at the stage of 10 overs. They were just 50 runs. And comparatively, it is almost the same.
Yes, it
The
is.
coming 9 overs, coming 11 overs, they require a run rate of 9.18.
Yes, it is. But the differentiation factor is that the number of wickets there, because they were lost, if I remember it correctly, they have lost one or max two wickets.
Two wickets.
They've lost 2 wickets. And after that, when they lost the 3rd wicket, that's when the scoreboard accelerated.
Yeah,
New batsman was coming in.
Yeah,
They were
some
making
big
use of
hitting
the-
by Vinay. We
Right.
saw in the previous innings. Saharsha into the next ball.
Whipped on offer on the offside and finds the gap.
4 runs.
You could say the misfield by the fielder in the deep.
Again, a same kind of shot. Finds the fielder in the deep point. We are in over number 10.
Just looking at the situations, maybe they are similar, but it's always a little difficult while you're chasing. It is 1 wicket from here on. That increases a little more pressure on the upcoming batters, or maybe a few dot deliveries. That increases the required run rate. So chasing is a tricky thing. As long as you're confident enough and you're able to strike the ball well, it will sail through.
Faced full toss. There's a demand for 2. They settle down with 1 run. Over number 10 gone. It's 61 runs on the scoreboard, losing 3 wickets.
Ten overs completed, 61 for 3. And now it's a strategic timeout for the batting team. So they will take the timeout. It's a misfield and that goes for boundary. A good start of the 11th over for Falcons.
𝗬𝗃𝗃𝗲 conceding a boundary in the first ball.
Slower delivery, full toss and straight to the man.
Is
Mid-off.
this a turning point? Is this a turning point?
It looked like he doesn't have control on the ball. It's a simple catch to silly mid-on. Short mid-on. And 4th wicket falls for Falcons. And 𝗬𝗺𝗲𝗃𝗲 gone for 1. And the skipper,
Wicket
𝗀𝗃𝗃
for
gets the 2nd wicket.
�57 balls, 89 runs, almost 10 runs per over from the asking rate. Creeps up. Rajni playing on 29. He has to stay longer. Rajni.
Now it's the contest of the skippers. Skipper Mahesh on strike. And the skipper of Raging Bulls is with the ball.
Captain to captain.
Victor offer played straight to the fielder. A dot. 3 dots.
Just 5 runs coming out of 𝗬𝗃𝗃𝗲 last over. 89 runs on the scoreboard after 11 overs. Oh, sorry, 66 runs on the scoreboard after 11 overs, losing 4 wickets. Falcons, 9 overs to go. That means you have 54 balls and 89 runs to score.
Now 89 runs required in 54 deliveries.
Okay. Howdy. 53 balls, 88 runs to win this match. Manu is the bowler. Good swinger. Swinger delivery by Manu. Dot. The run rate creeps up over 10 runs. Again a dot ball, no run taken. "51 balls, 88 runs to win. The current run rate is 5.83. Required run rate is 10.35.
Mahesh is yet to open his account. And the left-hander Manu is right on the money. Aiming straight to the stumps. And now Mahesh is off the mark with a single.
This is the middle order. They should stick to the wicket and put some runs on the scoreboard. Because the lower middle order will be all the bowlers. They are not professional batters. Rajani scoring 31 for his team. 34 deliveries he faced.
He's just taking his time. He's making sure he doesn't lose his wicket. Misfield, that runs away for boundary.
12 overs gone. It's 73 runs on the scoreboard, losing 4 wickets. Falcons. 7 more overs to go after this.
And that was pitched on the leg stump. Fielder looked like he was not prepared. And that raises away.
12 overs gone. You have 48 balls remaining. 82 to score.
12 overs completed, 73 for 4. 82 required in 48.
Boundary of the last ball of the previous over. 12th over.
That goes high in the air. Kiran, from long on, he runs towards his left. But that lands safely. Wanted to play it across, but ended up slicing it.
Taking the aerial route.
Straight to Manu for a single. long on fielder is placed a lot straighter.
Good fielding, good work in the deep.
Kiran standing there at long on. In the air, a couple of bounces to the fielder. There are 3 fielders in that region.
4 singles in the 4 deliveries. 1-1-1-1.
It's deep point, deep extra cover, long off. All 3 fielders were standing closer. Now he finds the gap on the onside, away from the deep mid-wicket fielder. Finds the gap between deep square leg and deep mid-wicket. In the air and taken by Manu. Good catch.
Wicket number 5.
A dive. This could be the turning point. Mahesh, the skipper, is looking dangerous.
Half of the team is home.
Making no mistake, diving forward, takes the catch. Excellent catch by Manu.
13 overs gone, 81 runs on the scoreboard, losing 5 wickets, Falcons. Eight runs coming off that over and a big wicket for Santosh Mishra. This is the 2nd wicket.
And Santosh Mishra gets the man of the very set batter. That is Rajani. After making 37 runs of 38 balls. "13 overs completed, 81 for 5. 74 runs required from 42 deliveries.
Seven overs to go, 42 balls, 74 runs. 10.57 is the required run rate. From here, half of the team is home. The lower middle order gets into bat. This is the last recognized pair.
"81 for the loss of 5 wickets. Now Manu comes back into the attack. He conceded 7 runs in his first over. New man in the crease, Manikantha. Just over 900 runs from 56 matches, averaging close to 30.
We are in the 14th over. Manu is bowling his second and 14th over of the innings.
In the air, land safely.
slower one, deceived by the pace. "39 balls, 72 runs to score."
And for the first time, the required run rate touches 11. Very well fielded. Saved at least a couple of runs. There's a man in the deep. Still the effort. Manikantha on strike. A slower delivery turned out to be a full toss. That gives them a couple of runs.
Sam, they should not have a problem with singles and doubles because they need some good strokes, big strokes from here. Over 11 runs per over.
Agree. And that is a close call. I think that's off the bat. As long as they keep rotating the strike and get some runs, it puts the fielders on their toes as well. "14 overs completed, 87 for the loss of 5 wickets, 68 needed from 36 deliveries. The required run rate of over 11. "68 needed in 36.
Manu is Santosh Mishra is called upon. Bowling is 4th over, last over of his quota. Picking up 2 wickets. Few sixes or few boundaries from here on would change the equation completely. And that was hit powerfully. Very well fielded by Uday. Saving couple of runs for his team. Uday. Santosh Mishra. 3 singles in first 3 deliveries in the 15th over.
Another full toss, high in the air. Falls short and goes over the fielder for a boundary. Much needed boundary for Mahesh. Tries the same thing again. This time it's pitched up. That goes to wide and long off.
Last ball of the 15th over. 8 runs already from this over. Good over.
Oh, he connected it well. That goes all the way for 6. What a connection, what a timing. Very much needed. Maximum, this is what I was talking about. Just 1 over. Needed to change the equation. There's a boundary and a maximum in this over. And look at that, effortless. It's overpitched and sent it over downtown. "15 overs completed, 100 up for Falcons, 101 for 5. Now 54 runs required from last 5 overs.
30 balls, 54 runs to win this match.
Replay. So Manu has a nickname, 𝗙𝗏𝗏 𝗏𝗏, the left-handed pacer. No, he's called as Sam Curran, it seems, not 𝗙𝗏𝗏. He's a run-up. Looks a little similar. "53 from 29. Just a single of the first delivery. Now Manu wanted some field change, but Santosh Mishra advises him to continue. And Manikanta comes down the pitch, wanted to go big, similar to the previous one. Unable to make a contact with the ball.
If they lose wicket at this stage, they'll get in a deep trouble, because this is the last pair. Recognized pair.
Onto the pads, played it in the gap, into the vacant area. That's the longer part of the ground. And eventually the ball slowed down. That looks safe. This action of Manu reminds of Sam Curran. And Rahul is a big fan of his action. of our organizers. With 5 runs of the first 4 deliveries, 2 more to go. Manikanta on strike. Oh, the bat is broken. It gets a single.
Watching the replay, what happened to the bat?
It's broken into 2 pieces. No, more pieces, I would say. And that's the ball. So it broke into 2 pieces. That's an expensive shot. That 1 run costed them the bat.
Six runs from 5 deliveries, 1 more ball in the 16th over. Almost 12 runs required an over. Remaining overs, 4 overs. 12 fours are 48.
In the air, straight to third man in the deep. Excellent over. Only 7 from that 16th over. 16 overs completed, 108 for the loss of 5 wickets. The required runs are 47 in 24 deliveries. 47 in 24.
Last 4 overs remain. 47. 12 runs per over from here. That means every over you have to hit 3 boundaries or 2 sixers. That will take you closer to the victory.
Now Saharsh comes in the death overs. The first over, he conceded only 7 runs. He'll be bowling the 17th and 19th overs. That's in the air and taken. Wicket number 6. Venkat the fielder at point. Saharsh strikes this time. Saharsh gets the wicket of the first ball. There may be a twist in the tail. Losing a wicket after 10 overs did work for the Raging Bulls team. Now, would it work the same way? Things are quite different. And 𝗃𝗏𝗃𝗃 is a new batter in. Last man gone was the skipper Mahesh. He made 18 runs of 19 deliveries. It's in the air, but not enough power. It was in the gap, lands safely. One bounce to the fielder Kiran. Finds the gap. It races into the boundary line. Between long gone and deep cover. In the air, dropped. Santosh Mishra, the fielder there. It was straight into the hands. The catch was dropped. Mistimed. In the air. Another catch dropped. 2 drop catches in 2 deliveries. But on both the occasions, they got singles. 17 overs completed, 117 for 6. Only 18 balls left in this innings. And Falcons need 38 runs. 38 in last 3 overs. Now Kiran is back to bowl his final over of his spell. Conceded only 12 runs and taken a wicket in the beginning of the innings. Full toss in the air over the inner circle, looking for 2. They get it. Yes, at the moment, his singles and doubles do not hurt Raging Bulls. Brilliantly bowled. Yorker. He sees the batsman is advancing. So adjusts his length and pitches the ball right in front of his legs. Again in the air, that's over the inner circle towards deep point, deep backward point.
Okay.
It almost goes towards the third man. Much needed boundary. Slower delivery, and that should go for boundary as well. Inside edge, passes the keeper. Back-to-back boundaries. Ten runs of the over, last ball to go. In the air, has it got the distance? No! He found the fielder, Santosh Mishra, who dropped the catch in the last over. A simple one, the previous one, that he dropped, but this time he takes it at long off. He is happy. 𝗬𝗃𝗃𝗲 is out for 12. And Kiran gets the wicket of the last ball of his spell. Good numbers, 4 overs, 22 for 2 with an economy of 5.5. Now Manu to finish his spell. 3 overs, no wicket for 19 runs. Manikantha on strike. He's at 22 of 12 deliveries. That's in the air. And that clears. The ball has disappeared. Now 22 runs required from 11. The match is still on. Looking for 2, and they go for it. Now 20 required from 10. Manikantha. Little bit of fumble and they get back to the second run. 10 runs of the first 3 deliveries. The match is on. It's still on. And it's now is in favor of Falcons. (18 from 9). If this continues, if this partnership continues, it would be difficult for Raging Bulls. They need the wicket of this man, Manikantha. 32 of 15, now 33 of 16. Last 2 deliveries. They take a single. Excellent take from Mr. Dudi. Big appeal for 𝗀𝗶𝗃𝗄. There's 12 runs from that over. (19 overs completed, 139 for 7, and 16 runs required from the last 6 deliveries. To make these circumstances challenging. Now Manikantha is at the non-striker's end. Huge responsibility on Vinod Reddy. Will he take the single and give the strike to Manikantha? Or will he goes for a big shot? What if he loses his wicket on this end? So many possibilities. Just have to see how it plays. 𝗀𝗃𝗃𝗄, 3 overs, 20 for 2 already. Big swing. That's a dot delivery. And the finger goes up. That's the wicket.
हाँ सर, हाँ समझ रहे सर.
Zoom in. More. Another angle. I think it bounced after the bat. Bounce back.
भाई समझ में नहीं आ रहा, साफ सिग्नल ले लो। సైడ్ కెమెరా కడుకో, సైడ్ కెమెరా కాడి సైడ్ కెమెరా కడుకో నిలబడుకో. అయిపో నా తీసి సరేనా. 4 బాల్ ఉన్నాయి చూడు.
He goes big. In the air. Dropped. And just gets a couple of runs. 0, 1, 2 of this over so far. Now they need 13 runs from 3 deliveries. That's a dot ball, making things even complicated. Now 2 maximums, 2 sixes from here will be a tie. Walks down. Another dot delivery. Brilliant from Uday. And well kept behind by Vinay. That goes high. That goes long. That clears the boundary. A 6 of the last delivery. That may be a little too late. But Raging Bulls won by 6 runs. What an over. What a match.
United Premier League Season 11, match number 24 between Racing Bulls and Falcons. Straight away to the awards. The first one, most sixes, that goes to 𝗏𝗏𝗃𝗃 for 3 sixes in his innings. The next award, performer of the match, that goes to 𝗏𝗏𝗃𝗃. Captain, 4 overs, conceded 36 runs and got 2 wickets. And with the bat, contributed 18 runs. So overall performance. The next one, man of the match award, that goes to 𝗬𝗶𝗃𝗃𝗃. 68 runs of 55 deliveries with the bat. That includes 8 boundaries and 1 maximum. And with the ball, 4 overs, 29 runs and 2 wickets. Let me call upon 𝗏𝗏𝗃𝗃. 𝗏𝗏𝗃𝗃, hard luck. So, what do you say about the match overall?
Only one word, probably we have taken the catches, we have been aggressive. I think we have done very good bowling. We have played very nicely. The catches which we got, they really cost us today. That's where we are helping back from the team.
So, he did 150. That's a very good pitch number 1. There was, the first match was 180 plus. So, it's a high scoring pitch. So, even 150, I think, for your strength, the batting strength from your team, I think it's pretty much possible. But where did you lose that?
I think Brazil is very at home very well in the ball play. I think that's where the difference came in. 10 overs, 55, definitely we make 60. The last 10 overs, we really well. Probably the difference would be on to everyone, 𝗬𝗏𝗃𝗃, the way he bowled the pace. So if that the right match probably was the best of the season. So it's like that would be but again, nonetheless, it's a great game. Probably
And it also came very close to the equation as well when 𝗏𝗏𝗃𝗃 was playing those 2 overs. Now, what do you have to say about that bat?
when pace meets pace, destruction happens. So he was going express, destruction happened. But again, that's a nice, you will see for the audience, but again, that's unfortunate.
All the best for tomorrow's match. Enjoy your game. Thank you. Now, Mr. 𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃, captain of Racing Bulls. 𝗀𝗏𝗃𝗃𝗃, congratulations. What do you say about this match?
Yeah, it's very good. So actually, when we went for batting, after a couple of wickets, I thought after we had capitalized, so we were 150. I am very confident on my bowlers.
So if you just have to see, it swung between your team and that side, this side and that side, the match overall. So only 50 runs in 10 Well, overall, it was a wonderful match. Thanks for giving this opportunity to witness this match, and all the best for tomorrow's match for you and for the rest of the games in this tournament. Thank you all very much.